You gotta win the game. You can play on easy mode or medium, or you can do it on hard mode, or you can play the game on death mode. The environment decides what difficulty you're playing on. An environment should always be the level in the moment that you must be. The level is your purpose to why you're in the environment at that moment. Let's hope you're not just going places and posting up for no reason, cause that's what the bums do and all the little NPCs. My game is always trying to catch you slipping. I use mind control. I show you a pretty image, you feel safe, calm, relaxed. But when I show you something ugly, you get uncomfortable. The reason why? A human's mind likes order, and when everything belongs and it sees something that's out of place, it throws off the mental balance and fucks up their day and everything else with it. Why the things must be this way? It's either you choose to work for me, the devil, and be on my side, or you stay a human and live a life of suffering and getting tortured by all the little demons. Then when you die, you go to hell and get punished more. Humans are only a food supply from our demons. We need them to feed us. I'll explain more on that later, but for now, you need to know the basics. Understand this, the longer you remain in a certain environment, the more the difficulty rises. So you need to be quick, unless you want to end up playing on death mode. Why does it rise? Think of it like this. The environment is made up of people and energy that gets released from the people. Most environments are feeding grounds. Sometimes, when you're on your way to a level so you can beat it, I would send a demon to mess you up and your day. So when you get there to that level, you score poorly. I know if I send someone to you while you're on your way, you won't expect that shit. I'll catch you off guard. But don't worry, I'll explain ways to stay on point and come out victorious no matter what. Usually for these small tests, I have two things I send, something ugly or something beautiful. Ugly if I want to throw you off, beautiful if I want to snatch your attention, which gets you distracted and unfocused. But it's all an opportunity. Sometimes you might get lucky and receive a blessing from me, but understand this, no matter what I use to send, it's only a mirror judging your current moment, and that mirror is one of the most greatest weapons that I have. The mirror plays on your emotions, fears, and even what makes you happy, and it hits you at the perfect time when it feels like it touch you. Usually this perfect time is when you're seeking an opinion from others. That's what it sees, and what you see around you shows a reflection of the environment that judges you. Either it wants to lower your self-confidence and value or raise it. Either it validates your decisions, choices, or thoughts, which is raising aspect, or it disrespects you, what you believe. You may hear laughing, coughing, and harshful critics, or maybe even forcefully crossing your boundaries and trying to sway what you believe in the moment. All these things can lower your self-value and confidence in yourself. But when you listen to my words, these things shouldn't affect you no more. It's like the longer you're in the environment, my game will send new demons to test your character. It wants to judge you, but if it has nothing to go off of, then it will create problems for you to see how you hold up against the problems and handle the situation. Since you're a real demon and not an NPC, you should remain more gangster and solid. No one should be able to outshine you. NPCs mean non-player characters. They're not even real players in the game. They just show up to create the level for you. That means they're not real demons either. They're just playing roles. Image is everything. They just need you to believe their acting skills and their story. They pretend to be the toughest in your environment, but they're an NPC. All NPCs are wicked than actual characters, but they're only good at shit like math and social skills. It's cause they weak. Weak people like to stick together cause they feel stronger that way. Also, NPCs are restricted by their roles. They pretend not to know about anything or even the environment. They pretend not to remember nothing when it counts, but it's all an act. They absorb everything. They just keep it to themselves. They'll never tell an actual player anything. They only open up to other NPCs. So basically, they play dumb. You can't trust them. They'll betray you any chance they get. When you first walk into an environment, it's on easy mode. But the longer you stay, the game will send more perceived threats to get you. And I can't let you win. I'll take this shit way to death mode instantly if I have to, until you're ready to lock in and take this shit serious. You need to be the biggest, baddest person in the environment. When you at the bottom and you see a perceived threat coming near you and in your surroundings, you may take offense and get agitated and angry. But when you at the top and on point, you view them as an ally, someone on your team to punish all the dream people with you. You a gangster, they a gangster. There's a mutual respect between you. Understand this, other gangsters are not your enemies. It's the weak pussy dream people. Cause all the weak people team up and target the strong people. Cause just one gangster that's a real demon can kill 100 dream people at any given time. You gotta get gas, then you gotta beat that level. You need to go to the bank, then you gotta beat that level. You at a store getting food, then you gotta beat that level. There should always be multiple levels for each day. Some levels bring big accomplishments, some bring small wins. Both types matter overall growth of the character, confidence, image, mindset, money, and more. That's why you must always win and score a lot. Let's say you make it to a restaurant. The cashier will try to stall you and make you wait longer. Give time for a threat to pull up and challenge you, or for some ugly shit to appear from the mirror. Both is to intimidate you. You're not a human, but my demons still need to eat. And since you're not a human, you have more energy to give. Humans barely have any energy. Since you're a demon, you have powerful amounts of energy. You can feed a whole environment and still have more energy to remain confident and energetic and still feel good about yourself. That makes them obsess over your energy and getting your energy and just getting a taste. If a cashier is making you wait, then get on guard and start playing offense. Do some gangster shit while waiting. Maybe you're at a store and you pay for something and the cashier give you cash and change. The change is to slow you down and make you look silly, cause where you gonna put the change? In your pocket like a broke person, or in your wallet so it can fall out? She really hoping that shit fall on the ground and you pick that shit up off the floor like a dumbass. And it's also disrespectful whenever someone gives you change, so always say keep the change. And they act like they didn't hear you and they still try to give you the change, get gangster and say, didn't I just say keep the change? Now you take your wallet out and put your cash in your wallet slowly. Don't rush. If anyone in line is talking shit or looking crazy, check their ass. Say, wait your ass in line like everybody else. Tell them like that, displaying some aggression. That shit gonna make you feel good, cause now you finally eating. Your body works like this. When someone treats you mean or they get angry with you and they apply that pressure, they filling your body up with negative energy, which automatically releases positive energy from your body, causing a majority of negative energy to occupy your body, which will release positive energy into the environment so all my demons can feed. So the more they can harm you, the more they can get to eat. So their reality gets better and get more positive energy for them in their lives, and their lives improve better. And if they get blessings, it came from you. But since you have a majority of negative energy in your body, things will go wrong for you. You'll get hurt, accidents will happen, and you'll even be depressed. Having large amounts of negative energy will restrict you from being happy, because large amounts of negative energy in your body won't allow you to feel good. Your body has a nervous system. Think of it like your connection to the environment. It allows you to receive energy and release energy into the environment based off the environment and what people do to you. My demons will harm you in many ways so they can feed off you, so you release positive energy. And since you're a real demon and a player in my game, that strong positive energy is too much for them to handle. They won't be able to control themselves. It will cause them to overdose on your extreme condensed energy. It will cause them to laugh and be extremely happy and goofy and unself-aware. But it will also better their life and bring them blessings. But what happens when they respect you and treat you good and with kindness, with love? Well, it fills your body up with positive energy, which causes you to release negative energy into the environment. The more happy you get and appreciated you feel, and the more negative energy is getting released into the environment from your body. This will cause others not to be happy and jealous and envious around you and even angry. But because you changed their food supply from positive energy to negative energy, and negative energy will cause their lives to be fucked up and bad. Now don't get confused and think positive energy means good people and negative energy means bad people, because positive energy and negative energy is not a person. It's an energy that gets released from people, demons, angels, and anything in the environment. Positive energy is an energy force. It's the game. Positive energy works for you, with you, to cause you blessings and things to go right for you, while negative energy is a force that causes things to go bad for you and wrong for you and work against you. It just so happens that actual players are so strong, they have large amounts of positive energy flowing through them, so they get blessings, and even everything goes perfectly for them and works in their favor. The NPCs are weak. They only have a little amounts of energy, and they only have a little energy reserves, so they become happy, angry, real quick. They flip-flop, and they have no resilience, and most of the time, little amounts of energy they do have is negative. Unless they harm you, that's the only way they can feel happy. I don't suggest harming people for no reason, so here's how you score. The ones that cross your boundaries and disrespect you, those are the ones you destroy mentally and feed off them. And everyone else in the environment, you just be so dangerous they get afraid and scared, so you can feed off them as well. Understand this, people are who you view them as. Either you view them as family, friends, or enemies. Whatever you view them as, they are that. So you're not trying to change them, you're trying to change how you view them. Mostly, enemies can affect your emotions and pull energy from you. With family and friends, shit don't hurt as bad because you love them and you know they mean no harm. So if they say something stupid on accident, you let it slide. But the enemy, you take that shit personal and get angry and offended. When you first meet people, they're auditioning for certain roles to play in your life, so they're trying to prove themselves to you, why you should view them that way. Some want you to view them as friends or lovers. Some want you to view them as family. But the ones that prove themselves to you and they want you to view them as enemies, you show them no mercy and make them pay for that. Now that you heard these words for the day, go accomplish some levels and get your rank up, nigga. You one of my demons.